Hello everyone, I am William and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Today we'll be taking a look at this brand new Nordic Horizons DLC. This is, well, you can see here, this is the DLC that adds the top bit of Norway, Sweden, and Finland. The ultimate goal of today is to reach this top city in Norway, the city at the top of Norway, Honningsvåg. Definitely pronouncing that wrong. Couldn't find a delivery all the way there, but I did find this delivery of used packaging to Svolvær. Over the bridge. I don't remember this being here. Yeah, they redid a lot of the Scandinavia DLC in preparation for Nordic Horizons because Scandinavia, I think, is the second oldest DLC behind Going East. Although I don't feel like Scandinavia felt particularly old. There's definitely some bits in the base game as well as most of Going East that feels much, much older. Oh, there's my delivery right there. And it's a double trailer. In Scandinavia, you're allowed to have double trailers, and I think you're also allowed to have them in the Netherlands and Germany, but it's not like American Truck Simulator where it's everywhere allows some sort of combination trailer. Anyway, let us continue on to Svolvær. Nordic names are notoriously hard to pronounce, at least on site, so I'm not going to have high hopes on pronouncing most of this stuff right. I guess Celtic names are worse, so we're going to see how that turns out when the Ireland DLC gets released. Oh dear. Hi. I took a turn wide and I think I took it a bit too wide. Turn, 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 sharper turn, sharper turn, sharper turn. I just realized the scale of this drive. This trip is going to be about 1,300 kilometers. Yeah, Norden and Sweden and Finland are very big countries, at least by European standards. Look at that. That's pretty right there. And this isn't even the new stuff yet. We're still in Scandinavia DLC. Tunnel! Echo. There goes the final exit to Uppsala, which was the furthest north city in Sweden in Scandinavia, which means from here on out, it's all new territory. Like that new barn over there. Wow, barn. Now the unfortunate thing is it is going to be night soon, so of course once we enter the new DLC, that's when we stop being able to see it. Although, since we are heading so far north and the game is set in summer, that should mean the sun should set later and later as we head further north, until eventually it shouldn't set once we get above the Arctic Circle, and I believe SES said that they implemented that, so we'll see how that works. Oh, look at that. Be pretty if I was going the other way, but look at that. Ooh, there's a rest area overlooking yet another lake. There's a lot of lakes in Sweden, apparently. Or at least this part of Sweden. Oh, it's getting dark. I think the sun has officially gone down at the ripe old hour of 9 p.m. We have arrived in Sundsvall. There's definitely some alternate Nordic Horizons sun timings right now because it is about 10 p.m. and it's still light out. I think the sun has set, but it's still light out. This game is so unbelievably gorgeous. And this is just a truck on a bridge, and it looks like it could be like an oil painting. I don't know, I think that maybe because of where the sun is and how far north we are, I think the fact that this game is kind of in a perpetual twilight right now is really helping with the aesthetics. I just cannot stop taking pictures. This is so gorgeous. I love me some sunset landscapes. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, we got a bridge. We got a big, magnificent suspension bridge. And to think all of this is happening at like 11 p.m. Sleeping this far north has got to be hard. Or I guess you just have blackout shades, but... Oh, I've discovered... Or, I'm not pronouncing that. We got two trains. Got two trains passing each other. That's a bus stop. Looks like they're future-proofing for the upcoming Coaches DLC, which I am very excited for. I'm actually more excited about Coaches than I am about the map expansion DLCs, to be honest. You know, change of venue is nice and all, but change of gameplay? Now that's something to get excited for. Turn. Sharp turn. Okay, we're good. Another river. Ooh, that one has rapids. There are a lot of rivers up here. A lot of lakes in Canada, too. Those are probably related. Something to do with glaciers, no doubt. I've discovered Umeå. Umeå? The A with the little circle over it is an O sound, right? Like in blåhaj? So this would be Umeå? That's the only Swedish word I know. I know blåhaj because of the IKEA shark. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you playing at? Just came to a dead stop in the middle of the roundabout. What's going on there? And over another river. So many gorgeous rivers. And there's another bridge. It is officially midnight. And it is still bright out. I'm getting pretty tired, so let's just have a little pull out here in this parking spot and have a quick nap. And it's raining. I have discovered Skellefteå. Looks like we're now leaving the east coast of Sweden. And now we are heading cross-country into Norway in about 400 kilometers. But we got a lake. Pretty lake. Looks like we're coming up on another town. And this one's actually on the map, so I'll try to pronounce it. Arvidsjaur. Oh, that was easier to pronounce than I thought it would be. Yet another absolutely gorgeous lake and a little bridge to go over it. Oh, there's a truck pulling out in front of us. No! No, he's getting away. You get back here, you cutter offer. No, I'd like to pass you, but my engine's not powerful enough for this hill. Come on. Ah! We got some lovely mountains through here. Oh, and that is us entering Norway. There's a river. We seem to be in a bit of a river-carved canyon. Oh, there's some snow on top of that mountain. Look at that. It's amazing how different the geography is. With Sweden, it seemed to be mostly flat with a lot of rivers and lakes everywhere. Here in Norway, at least so far, it seems to be very, very mountainous. Look at that view. Look at that view. And another tunnel. Whoosh. I wonder which country has more tunnels, Norway or Switzerland? Because Switzerland is, the entire country is extremely mountainous. And so they've got a lot of tunnels pretty much everywhere. Norway is also pretty mountainous, but I think the mountainous bits are the less inhabited bits, so I don't know if there's going to be as many tunnels, but it is a much bigger country. Oh, we got an awesome archway bridge coming up. Let's go. And over the bridge. Hey, there's a smaller tunnel down there. Guessing that's what the railway used to go through. Looks like this is the road to the ferry. That will take us just across a something. Oh, that was a far sharper corner than I thought it was. I swear this road trip has just been nothing but gorgeous view after gorgeous view. It is insane how gorgeous this entire DLC has been so far. I don't know how gorgeous this entire game is, to be honest. But this DLC in particular just seems over the top. And I'm guessing that's just because Sweden, Norway are pretty dang beautiful in their own right. Either that or I'm just a sucker for reflections. One of those. Looks like we are arriving at the ferry. That should take us across the channel. There it is. All right, we are going from Skutvik to Svolvær. Across the channel we go. Not that channel. That's a different channel. We have discovered Svolvær. This already is gorgeous. I mean, look at that. Just the mountains, the twilight. It looks like our destination is right there. And since it's an articulated trailer, we don't need to do any fancy parking shenanigans. Because reversing with two trailers at the same time is really hard. I think in real life you detach one trailer, then you park it, and then you connect it up, and then you park the other one. There we go. You're parked. So I didn't find a delivery all the way to Honningsvåg, but I did find this delivery of a yacht to Alta, which is the next closest town. So let's go and take that delivery and line you up. There we go. And let us be on our way. Turn around the roundabout and off into new territory. Look at those mountains. Mwah. Scandinavia has a reputation for being beautiful. Well, Norway specifically has a reputation for being beautiful, but I am just absolutely blown away by how gorgeous this DLC is. Of course, the big question here is, why is the sun in the north? That's always been a bit odd to me. I'm apparently running out of fuel. That's not something you want to see in this part of the woods. Fortunately, does look like there is a gas station coming up. Make a quick diversion and pick up some fuel. Also, Fiona should mention, it is now officially midnight, and there are very clearly shadows on the ground, which means the sun's still up, and we are officially above the Arctic Circle. I'm also getting tired in game, so may as well take this opportunity to get some rest. And it is day. Onward toward Alta. I swear, every time you turn your head into this DLC. Ah! Did not expect to see a truck there. But look at this. Crossing over water. Lovely bridge. Police officers passing me because I'm going slow. Looks like we got another little town here. Little houses. Main road. Gas station. What more do you need in life? Look at that view. There's a ferry there from the looks of it. Oh, don't crash into the sky because there's the construction. Everything is fine. You know, this northern part of Norway feels very good. It feels very rural, but it still feels very lived in, and that's a nice vibe. Oh, look at that. Now that is a view. You know, when I saw how squiggly this path was, I thought it was mountains. No, it's because of all these fjords. You know, even though we're so far north, it still feels very inhabitable. Like, I know with the northern parts of Alaska and Canada, there's just gravel roads, and they're only open during the summer months, and pretty much everything is brought in by plane or by boat. Here it just feels like, you know, I'm driving through the countryside. I'm driving through a very lovely piece of the countryside, but just the countryside. Yeah, I definitely get the feeling with a lot of these northern towns is this is the road through the town, and that's about it. If you are somewhere and have somewhere to be, chances are it's going to be on that one road. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. And I know I've said it before, but it's still true. Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired. Unfortunately, this delivery ends a couple hours after I'm due to sleep. So I kind of gotta just rush there and then sleep immediately after, because if I try to sleep then the delivery will expire. Fortunately, photo mode does not increment the clock. I keep seeing these bus stops every so often. I'm guessing that's for the Coaches DLC, but I don't entirely know why there'd be a bus stop there. This is the biggest town we've come across in a while. There's actually a church here, and houses on more than just this road. Oh. The music has kicked in, which means that the delivery is about to expire. We got a fun bridge here. Oh, look at that. The bridge with the sunset and the fjord water. Just, we have officially discovered Alta. I mean, seriously, how often does a truck depot get a view like that? Come on, get in the space. Get in the space. Did it. Now, before we do anything else, let's go and get some rest. Because if you go without sleep for too long in this game, you'll get fined like nobody's business and then just pass out at the controls, and you don't want that to happen. Sleep deprivation isn't causing mistakes like that. That's just me being dumb. We have made it to the repair shop. Quickly open the gate so I can sleep. And stop and sleep. It's already this bright and it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Actually, that's pretty reasonable. We've got one more stop on our journey. Honningsvåg, and luckily it looks like there are plenty of deliveries there, and I will pick this one because it has the highest rate per mile, or rate per kilometer. There we go. And let us be on our way, and onward to Honningsvåg. Oh, took that corner a little sharp, and my trailer nicked the wall on that side. Oh, that looks awesome. Oh my goodness. That is just stunning. And back onto the main road. Oh, I've taken that corner a little fast. Everything's fine. I think we'll just be riding the coast of this fjord all the way to Honningsvåg. Honningsvåg. Oh, you got a big bridge here. Big arched curved bridge. Looks like we have once again arrived at civilization. I have discovered Honningsvåg, and here we are at our destination. I don't think I turned wide enough. No! Whatever. We have made a delivery to Honningsvåg, but there's still this little bit of road all the way to the tip of Norway. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the subject of a special transport job from somewhere. Just have no idea where it would be coming from. We had a similar big spur in American Truck Simulator when they added Wyoming, because there's a special transport job that takes you to the heart of Yellowstone. Got more fjord. And this is becoming an awfully narrow and windy road. Here it is. Here's the northernmost point in all of ETS2. It looks like It's a weather station of some sort. Nordkapp, which I'm guessing means the tip of Norway or the top of Norway. There's the view we were looking for. That, I believe, is the Arctic Ocean. With the tip of Norway reached, I think it's time we leave it here. This has been Euro Truck Simulator 2's Nordic Horizons. I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again real soon.